Hey everybody, Summer Moon Garden here. It is the middle of January. Today is January 10th, but I have 4 new roses that just arrived on my front porch. I am that desperate for spring to get here. I decided to order some roses from Amazon and see the quality and just compare with some of my favorite rose growers and just have fun with it and see if I really want to try purchasing roses from Amazon again. So I'm going to go ahead and open these boxes and I'll show you what I got. Before I pull everything out, here is how it looks as it has arrived. Obviously, I've already opened the top of that one, but I got 3 quart size roses and then 1 gallon size. That is supposed to be the situation here. We'll see when I get everything unboxed. But most of these are like the Sweet Drift and Apricot Drift, and I have 1 Coral Drift. And so the plan is to put some of these drift roses up front in here, and I'll probably end up replacing those daylilies right there with more of the Drift series roses. Those daylilies are not like really putting out a ton of blooms, and it's probably because I need to dig them up and divide them. But I think I'm going to use this opportunity to dig them up, give some away. My parents will probably want some, and then put some roses in its place. I just think that the Sweet Drift series or the Apricot series would just look really beautiful and stand out a whole lot more than having that whole bed lined in daylilies. And so that's my plan. But before I made a big purchase, because it's going to take several rose bushes, I saw they were selling them on Amazon. So I was like, well, hey, why not? I mean, they're about the same price for bare root roses from Edmonds Roses. Now, of course, Edmonds Roses, you actually have a plant guarantee. Amazon, you do not. But the Amazon ones are already potted and the Edmonds roses are bare root. So I thought I'd do a fun little experiment and just see, is it worth buying from Amazon and trying it out? And so that's what I'm doing today. So let me get those boxes open. Okay, I've got the first couple open, and look at this, guys. I was totally not expecting this. This one has blooms. I was totally expecting it to be dormant. How exciting is that? Oh, that just makes me so happy to see some color in January. This one is Coral Drift, and I thought that this one, yeah, this is a gallon size too. They're all actually gallon size. I was thinking they were going to be smaller, but here's Sweet Drift, and it's come in really good condition. Like, I am really, really surprised. This is great. So far, so good. All right, so these 2 are Apricot Drift. Beautiful color. I really like this one. I also really like the Sweet Drift though too. And to be able to see Coral Drift in all its glory in January, it just makes me so happy. That one's gonna need protection though. But these look super healthy. All nice green canes. I'm really happy with this order from Amazon. Like, I am pleasantly surprised. I was not expecting to have such good success with this. And they're also in 1 gallon containers, which is bigger than I thought they would be. I'm pretty sure it's 1 gallon. It looks like it is. Or maybe it's quart. I am not very good with sizes, obviously, but I'm happy with the size. They're definitely big enough. So I'm definitely going to be ordering some more of these. Again, there is no plant guarantee, but I'm pretty sure these types of roses are really hard to kill. Milan is pretty indestructible, so I might go ahead and buy some more because I mean they're already in pots, and sometimes when you buy Edmonds roses, they like cram their bare root roses in these little tiny boxes, and you end up with a lot of breakage, which is just like, I don't understand why in the world they do that. So I'm actually, in this case, I think I'm going to buy some more from Amazon because they're actually $1 cheaper than purchasing the bare root roses from Edmonds. So I'm so excited. Oh my goodness. I can't wait to get these in the ground. It's going to be a while though because we've got some very cold days coming up in this coming week. But I'm going to keep them in the garage, keep them safe, and I'm going to go ahead and unwrap them and get them watered. Here's another spot that I plan to line this bed with right here. You see how there's a lot of empty space right up front here all along this border? I'm going to either apricot or sweet drift, I'm not sure which, probably sweet drift. Do a border of sweet drift all along here. So all you see is beautiful pink blooms. I think that's gonna look so awesome in the spring, and I'm really excited to get that done. And then also, I'm gonna be digging up, like I said earlier, digging up some of these daylilies and putting them in along the driveway. So some other exciting news that I have been so ready to bring on and to talk about in my channel. At the end of this month, we are finally putting grass all in the back in the rose garden area. The trampoline will be moved and that will all turn into a nice, beautiful grassy area. And then we're actually going to pull out all of those logs and we're going to do a stone border around all the pathways, all the garden beds. But of course, before we do all of that, we're laying down sprinklers and getting a whole irrigation system back in there so my plants don't struggle all the time, which I've had a lot of issues with that, especially with having hostas back there. Hostas love water and I've had a very hard time keeping them happy. So we're gonna get a whole new irrigation system laid down, do the borders, and then put in grass. I had looked at installing a moon gate. I know I had mentioned that before. There's this one particular spot where I would love to have a moon gate. That is still potentially in the works one day. Oh, you can hear the kitty sneezing. He's not feeling the greatest right now. Moon gate isn't gonna happen this year, but we will probably have that installed next year. It's quite a pretty penny. And doing it all together at once is just way too much money. We have to take it step by step. Having to get a new car last year really kind of set us back, but I have to say I'm enjoying having a new car, so I don't mind that at all. But that's life, that's how it works. So that's kind of like the update for the summer moon garden for 2024, getting that all taken care of. And I'm looking forward to being able to walk barefoot back there with the rose garden and the woodland garden and all of that. If y'all remember the little woodland pathway we have back there, that's gonna be completely covered in moss. I'm trying to remember what the name of it is. I'll post it up on the screen, but there's like a fern moss and then some other moss name, but we're going to purchase it and then landscaper's going to put it down for us. So that way I can walk on a pathway of moss. It's going to be awesome. So that's what's going on. I know today's kind of a short video, but I hope that you are just as excited about spring coming up as I am. So I hope you enjoyed this little video and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.